We do know that MPs are being reimbursed at what rate? 85%, okay? Like in Medicare structure. But it depends on your geographical location, because that too can be negotiated. Depending on the need of that area, you can also negotiate that. But at least let's go with the standard, which is Medicare. And the physician are being reimbursed at what rate? So you will be, or most of you might have encountered a situation where your provider wants you to chart under their MPI number or under their, well, this is if you work for somebody, you should be using your own MPI, even though you're charting under their tax ID. You chart under your MPI, so that credit goes to you. And we're going to talk really more into that, the reason why that is. But some of you might have a structure where, let's say, the physician owns the practice and have MPs working for him or her. And when they do the billing, they bill under the physician as opposed to under the MP. Anybody with that structure? The billing, yes. Because my collaborator actually talked to me about it. Even though I own my own practice, I was, trying to talk to me about billing under his credentials so that I can be reimbursed 100%. Of course, I didn't do that because there's a lot of legal issues with that. And besides the legal perspective with that, you do know when you bill, you have the billing provider and the rendering provider. Those two MPIs that you put on there are very important and critical as far as who gets credit for that patient. We'll talk more about that. All right, the CMS, which we all know what CMS stands for. Is there anybody in this room that doesn't know what CMS stands for? Okay, we do know what it stands for, correct? So they are the ones that pretty much determine. Already? Yes. it's a lot to, kind of sift through. But anyway, bottom line here is, okay, let me go to the most important areas that I really want you guys to take away from this.
Thank you.
The incident two, every MP should stay away from that. The reason being that when the CMS come together to, discuss as far as the pay rate, they look at data. And those data that they look at, most of the time, is not being represented as MP data, but rather as physician data. And they go by the cost, we call it RVU, the cost of doing business, the geographic location, the expense of that business, and they come up with a figure. And based on that,